Michelle. Like I mentioned earlier, we have two teams that are working together here, and so I'm going to bring out both of our incident commanders. We have Scott Majors and Matt Howard. Scott's with Oregon State Fire Marshal, and Matt Howard's with Oregon Department of Forestry.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry you have to be here. I really am. It's been a tough couple of days for y'all. You've heard from these people that came up and talked to you. Their hearts, their passion is to protect you guys. I have the pleasure of representing the state of Oregon, the state fire marshal, and working and leading a team of 30 to 35 professionals from all over the state of Oregon. And when we're called, because there's an issue like this, we muster up, we come here as fast as we can, and we support you. We support the fire department that called us. And that's exactly what happened on Saturday. Is it somewhere around 1 o'clock, fire happened out here. I'm guessing it looked pretty nasty. And I can imagine how you felt. And we felt the same way when we heard about it. We saw pictures of it. We came here to help you. But I was able, through the state fire marshal's office, to bring 9 task forces. That is the equivalent to 45 fire engines and 225 firefighters from the state of Oregon. I've said this before. Thank you. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's Oregonians helping Oregonians. Okay? That's what happened on Saturday. And we've been here ever since. Okay? I will tell you also, there was about 317 structures threatened. And more than anybody, after all the years in the fire service, I hate saying we lost a structure. We lost some structures out there. And there's no two ways about that. And I feel horrible, as does my partner. But you know what? There's a whole bunch of structures that didn't get lost. That's the win. That's the win today. And the other thing has been alluded to, my old buddy right there, the fire chief, Daryl, and all of his people, and all of the firefighters from Klamath County, and those that came over from Lake County, they did the hard work. They left us a package, teed it up really nice, and says, here, can you finish this for us? And we were honored to do that. The hard work happened Saturday. We got here at 8 o'clock Sunday morning. It takes a little bit to muster that group of people. So for well over 15 hours, it was on them. And they did a heck of a job out there. That's who deserves your applause. So I'm happy to look at you in the eye and say, I believe the structural threat is diminished. I feel comfortable leaving this a little better than we found it. And I will tell you, it is because the partnership with my colleague right here and his team. And I'm going to turn it over to him. But before I do, I just want to say I'm humbled. My team is humbled for the outpouring of support you've all given us and allowed us to help you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott. Again, Matt Howard, Incident Commander for ODF Team 2. When I saw the pictures, when I heard the devastation that was going on, that folks were being evacuated and that we were losing homes, that hit all of us hard too. ODF responded well. We came with 45 members of our incident management team. We're incident management team number 2. We have 3 total teams. We're on a weekly rotation. So during the course of the summer, we've got a team up, 45 strong, ready to respond. We're here. We signed a delegation under Oregon Department of Forestry, Klamath Lake District, under Teresa Williams as a district forester, and also with the BLM and the Forest Service because they have jurisdiction involved in this fire as well. We arrived Sunday morning and integrated really quickly with the State Fire Marshal team. We effectively took the fire over at approximately 1800 Sunday night, 6 p.m. And I was surprised, I was shocked, I was elated when I talked with operations out there on the line not long after we took the fire over officially from the local forces, that they had dozer line and hand line around the entire fire. And that was huge. And much like what my colleague here, Mr. Majors, was talking about, it was that local effort that set us up for success. So a combination of Fire District 5 and the structural counterparts along with the Oregon Department of Forestry, the U.S. Forest Service, the BLM, local contractors, the landowners that were out there that came to fight this fire. That's the complete and coordinated system that we tout as our success, and it came to fruition. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been on fire teams for about 23 years now. It's my 36th fire season, and coming to this incident, I was pleasantly surprised. I was very impressed by what I saw with the package that was delivered to us from an incident management team standpoint. From an operation standpoint and controlling the fire, we had to dig in and secure that fire edge with the wildland resources and with the structural counterparts securing the homes. And it's been a unified effort all the way through. We're scratching each other's back out there. We're truly one team. We came as two teams, but we unified into one team. And again, really proud of that local effort here, of the forces that are here to protect your ground. From a private landowner standpoint, the Department of Forestry is here to serve you. Landowners that have classified forest land, either timber or grazing forest land, you folks have a statutory responsibility to protect fire from leaving your land or coming onto your land. That's 477-210 in the statutes. That's a landowner responsibility. And you folks entrust that responsibility to the Department of Forestry, Klamath Lake District, by paying your fire patrol assessment in your fall tax statement. So that's the service that the state, these folks have a passion about, working with landowners to protect your ownership, to fulfill that statutory responsibility for you. As these folks stated, the fire's in really good shape. I'm really happy that we don't have a big column going behind us like you had a couple years ago. I anticipate we're going to be here another handful of days, maybe towards the end of the weekend or the first of next week. Our goal is to hand this fire back over to the local district, to Klamath Lake District, to the Forest Service, to the BLM, at a point where they can manage it throughout the summer. We've got a tremendous amount of fire season left, and we need to keep our folks fresh, and these folks don't need to be dealing with a complex incident throughout the summer. So that's our goal, to provide that service to you, provide that service for the folks that are providing that service to you, so we're able to continue on this summer. I didn't expect this number, and this is telling for me the passion from this community, how much you care for each other, the folks that were impacted on the Hill. Again, thanks for your hospitality, allowing us to come in here and do what we do. Our goal is customer service, and if there's anything if you got any thoughts, issues, concerns, we're going to be up here for a bit. So thank you.